Hello, Redebrix here, back with another video. Today we are doing another Ben 10 showcase. Today's Ben 10 showcase is on forearms. Scare and original Ghostfreak from the Ben 10 Classic series. All of these are from the Ben 10 Classic, aka the original series. So these figures have took a long time to make, especially forearms, Scare and Ghostfreak. Those probably took the longest because I'll get into further detail, but these guys took a long time, so I'll be really appreciative if you guys like, comment, and subscribe. A long time to make. Without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so starting off with forearms, as you can see here, his base coat was white. Then I added some black for his pants, and the continuation of his pants. The shirt, for his striped shirt that he has, striped down his shirt with the little neck collar thing. His mouth is sculpted, torso is sculpted, arms are completely sculpted. This one I kind of messed up on. These arms are both sculpted onto original Lego arms. None of these are extended, except for the arm sockets. These are glued in too, so they won't be able to move or anything like that. But I have put Procreate right here, painted it in white. After it dried, black right here, glued it on. And I made the soccer shirt. And I did a continuation of white and black right here. Painted it red apple. And painted his eyes pumpkin orange. Then his Omnitrix is just white and gray. Just what Ben's probably like second most iconic color other than green. Green and black. But yeah. He has sculpted toes. This is hand sculpted by me completely. Then for in the side of his leg, he does have continuation of his pants. Sorry. Then he has his fingerless gloves painted on. It's kind of hard to see, but they are painted on all four fingers. Oh, I forgot. Wait, and he does have a small thing for his hand on 3 of these instead of 4. I forgot one. Got to fix that. But yeah, then I sculpted on specs on his arms. Which looks really nice. Some kind of has molded into the actual figure because like paint and stuff. White paint's a pain in the butt to work with. But yeah, that's it for forearms. Let's move on to Ghostfreak. Alright, with Ghostfreak, some of you may remember him, but like he's a very old figure I made. I based the tail off of Marvelous Code, but I made it bigger instead of smaller, and I actually did the opposite with Scare. I'll show you in a second. Well, in a few minutes. But yeah, Ghostfreak right here. I sculpted his head, his torso, his legs. The arms are just plain Lego arms. And I sculpted on the back too. He has his little, not little, but like he has his twist in his tail, the X on his back, all these like cuts on. Then his eye is painted in purple with the black around it, and like a huge, I don't know what it's called. I guess gash in his eye, so I can make it his eye, and I sculpted his eye and painted it in purple. His Omnitrix is in white and gray with black and more light gray detailing. Yeah, this one's pretty simple, so let's get on to Scare. Alright, with Scare, this is my most recent figure, and sorry if I don't sound like myself too much, it's really early in the morning, and I gotta be quiet. So basically with Scare, I used a base head with no stud on it. I cut off the stud or sanded it down. Then I sculpted on his neck. Then the back of his neck. Then his actual, like, I don't know what it's called, like, oh yeah, it's a spine. The paint job is really simple. Genuinely, it's just a head where it gets more complex. But I extended his arms a different way compared to the other figures I made. Because I wanted to give this more, like, bony effect. Because, you know, he's a bony character. And he really doesn't have much muscle. And his, like, upper torso. Then on its side of his arms, I have his fingernails and the claws on his fingernails. Painted on in black on both sides. And this paint is a custom mixed color of amethyst and pewter gray. It looks really nice. I like the shine from it. I painted on his bone detailing, on his legs and his torso. The torso is sculpted, the back sculpted, the tail is sculpted, which is the exact, well, it's not exact opposite, but like it's like I don't know how to describe it. This one's thinner, this one's thicker. Set this one to the side. His head I completely sculpted to give it skull-like design. I did make his nose originally, but I didn't like how that looked when I painted it on, so I just left it blank. Then I painted on the teeth in light mocha or sun-kissed peach. Painted his eye in amethyst. As you can see, it has a slight shine with a black pupil in there. Then black and white for the rib cage. Black for more of the indents. Then yeah. Then I painted on this weird muscle thing right here he has in the reference photo, which I will show later. So based off the action figure and the action figure right here and the actual photo right here when he has his tentacles popping out. But yeah, that's it for Zscaret. Let's move on to the conclusion of this video. Alright everyone, I want to thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you so much for